Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday Super Bowl weekend, you guys. It is so beautiful here. You can see that sun shining through. I had to close my windows because y'all, it is way too hot. So what we're gonna do today, Joshua requested meatballs here. So we have everything here. Let me stand up. This is the provolone cheese that Mom and I will be using on our sandwiches. This is the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese we'll be using, 2 eggs. We have some parsley here, some basil. We have some beautiful garlic, y'all. I just absolutely love garlic. And we have some delicious breadcrumbs. I'm going to crumble those in the Pioneer Woman and 3-cup Fiona Flora food chopper. Okay, mommy's giving me the box so I can read it. I keep it in the box. All right, and here we have some ground Italian pork by Johnson's, and then we also have some grass-fed organic beef here, you guys. So what we're going to do is get all this together, but I want to show you Joshua wanted the French bread sandwich, so we got the French bread here, but we're also going to do it in garlic bread. We're going to do this garlic bread. You leave it in here and you bake it, y'all. This is the best garlic bread. So Mom and I want ours on top of this garlic bread, and we got one for Josh too, just in case, and his who he's and guest. So yes, you all, this is the garlic bread, artesian garlic bread, naturally artificially flavored, and it's made in store daily, you guys. These are so delicious. Okay, so let me get this all squared away. I got to get the Instapot because I'm going to cook these. I'm going to brown these on top of the stove just to get a little brown. But I'm going to let them finish off in the Instapot, okay? So that's going to cook them a little faster, but we want the browning. So I'm going to get this all together. You all stay tuned. And also, just want to let you know, we're using the Rao'S marinara. I cannot stress how this Rao'S marinara sauce and Rao'S brand is one of the top-notch brands out there. There's a few others I love, but I absolutely am a big fan of the Rao'S brand. It is a little pricey, but the ingredients you get in this product is just amazing. These are the ingredients, and you just can't get any better than that. It's just an amazing product. So we're going to be using this as the marinara sauce, using this as a sauce, okay? So you all stay tuned. I'll be getting everything ready. All right, you all. So the first thing we want to do is bring this little guy a little closer. You know when you get those salads and you just do not want bread, keep those, especially when you've had them recently and you know that you're going to do a meatloaf or some meatballs, because these are flavor. These have Italian flavor. They're delicious, and it's perfect for that. So I love to add these, and you're not wasting. So I did buy some croutons, but also I'm adding these. So we're not gonna waste this breadcrumbs, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of breadcrumbs. Hopefully this thing can shut. All right, so now we got that in there, and they smell delightful. Crumble all those up. This little thing, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love her little chopper. It is so good. You guys, I love it. Set that to the side and let you all see. Look at those breadcrumbs are nice and crumbly and fresh, and it's got Italian flavor in there as well as the sausage here. So I don't have to add extra Italian seasoning, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead on and dunk that in there like so, okay? And then I'm going to mince some garlic in here because we want to make sure, I'm going to wipe this out. We want to make sure that that garlic is minced very finely so that we can add it to the mixture, okay? So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. So my family and I, we absolutely love garlic and onions. Now this recipe that I'm using doesn't add, so we're going to add minced garlic and onion together, and we're just going to add it to the mix. But this is also extra onion that I have here that I'm going to add to the sauce, okay? All right, so let's get started. I want to get this nice and minced. That's 2 nice large garlics and just a little bit of onion, maybe like a half a onion, okay? Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, let me get this in a bowl and we'll be ready for the next steps. All right, y'all, so now what I'm going to do, I need 1 cup of this cheese, so I'm gonna get that ready. That entire package is what gave me 2 cups, so, and I used the croutons, so it gave me exactly 2 cups, you guys. So that is the breadcrumbs, 2 cups worth of breadcrumbs, all right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, and I think I'm gonna put this in the food processor. All right, you all, so stay tuned for that. I want to give you all a close-up shot of the cheese. So it's Parmigiano Reggiano. It's aged 24 months. And it's by Boar's Head. And you should be able to get this from your service deli department. Especially by the areas where the charcuterie cheese is. So it's a product of Italy. And that is what that is. Parmigiano Reggiano, okay? So that's what we are grating 1 cup of this right now. Now it's time to cut up the parsley. Stay tuned. All right, you all, so now we're getting ready to mix and blend both of these delicious meats together. And I'm gonna add all of the ingredients, so stay tuned. What we're gonna use here is just basic salt and pepper. It's up to your taste buds. I'm gonna add in the parsley, the cheese, breadcrumbs, 2 eggs, and the minced onion and garlic. Alright, so let me get this all mixed together because I don't want to show you me doing it with my hands. You guys stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so that is everything mixed. One thing I do like to add is sometimes Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, whatever you call it, and also a tiny bit of mustard. So I'm going to add that to this, and then we'll add the breadcrumbs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add the breadcrumbs to the mixture. We don't want to mix too much because we want to hurry up and get this because we don't want tough meatballs. Now I did add some Worcestershire sauce and the mustard to this. Traditional meatballs do not use Worcestershire sauce or mustard, but you can do what you want. This is a day where you can just do what you want, okay? So what we're gonna do now, mommy's going to help me. My hands are clean, you guys. I've been cleaning my hands every step of the way. So we're gonna add a little bit at a time. Some water. This is 16 ounces, and we're gonna use a little bit of water because we want that to blend very well, okay? All right. Now usually with sometimes people add milk. I don't want to add milk to this, okay? We want to just do that with water, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and add that water to that. And this is just gonna help the breadcrumbs get in there, okay? Alright, so we're going to add the remaining breadcrumbs, a little bit that I am using. So let me get this in there. See how that water, that breadcrumb soaks up that water. Okay, so let me get this done. We're almost done, and I'm going to shape them. Alright, you all, so stay tuned. So the meatballs are ready. Alright, you all, so now that is everything. I'm just going to go in with my hands. I like to wet it with a little bit of water. Put it on there so it doesn't stick. We're gonna make sure we wet our hands really good. My hands are very clean. I grab a little bit. Don't want them too big, not like that. And just put them in the palm of your hand here. And just like kind of do a slight cup. Cup your hand like that. Like so. And there we go, a beautiful meatball. So I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to finish these up, okay? In between time, I add my water. Okay? Alright, if you want to do them even, you can use your ice cream scooper or whatever size ice cream scooper you want. And be on the way, okay? And you guys, that one's ready to go. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of these. This is what we have so far. I'm going to do the rest of these and then we'll fry them, so stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so that is the meatballs. I'm going to do the rest of these later, but these are some of the meatballs. I'm going to go over to the stove and begin to fry these, and then we'll put them in the air fryer with the sauce to finish out, okay? Alright, y'all, so what we're going to do here, we have some olive oil, and we're just infusing it with a little bit of the garlic. And then we're going to take that out, and then we're going to add in the meatballs, okay? So stay tuned. All right, you all, that's it cooking. They're doing good. So we're gonna let these brown all the way around, and then we'll add them to the Instapot. All right, you all, so I've already turned some of them around, and that's how you want them, a nice brown like that. These two, this one I added in last, this one wasn't quite brown enough. All right, you all, so we have a little bit of onion and some olive oil in there. I'm just gonna saute those onion a little bit more, a little bit. So we're gonna hit saute and let that go. All right, you all, time to take these out. We want them just to get brown, but not too brown, because we want them to finish in the Instapot. But we want that beautiful crust on top, and then we're going to take these over to the Instapot, okay? So stay tuned. All right, you all, so now we're going to pour in the Rao'S sauce, okay? Yummy. And this is still where it's sauteing, so we just want to get the sauce nice and warm. Bring it together. We're going to add this is one 24 ounce, and now I'm adding one 15.5 ounce, okay?
Delicious.
Yes, it's going to be good. Rao'S never disappoints. All right, you all. So I'm going to throw a little bit of basil, because we like a little bit of basil, right, Josh?
Absolutely.
Like a little bit of basil in there. Toss some basil in there. Just enough to infuse it. Okay, so we're going to let this come to a nice simmer, and then we're going to add the meatballs. Let them finish up, and then we'll come back and add the meatballs. Okay, you also stay tuned. Alright, you all, so now we're going to start adding the meatballs to the sauce. Nestle them down in there. Very pretty. That Rao'S sauce is so beautiful. Okay, nestle them down in. We're going to have meatball sandwiches very soon. Alright, y'all, so we have the meatballs in. We're going to go ahead on and turn this off. Okay, we're going to hit manual, and we're going to bring it down to 12, maybe about, 12 minutes, okay? Okay, and make sure you have it on sealing, okay? So it's still saying on. We're waiting for it to go to the countdown, all right? So stay tuned. All right, you all, so we are going to be using this garlic bread. You have to leave it in here in order for it to cook, which I love. So I'm gonna go ahead on and cook that. You cook it in the oven at 350, and I believe it is for, these are the instructions, 350 for 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So we're gonna wait until this is completely done, and then we'll put this in, all right? So stay tuned. Okay, let's see, you all. Ooh. You guys, it looks so good. So that is it. Oh my goodness. That looks so amazing. Josh, you want to taste one of the meatballs? Look at that, you guys. Let's do an open. Y'all, look how moist that is. Oh, that is amazing. Look how that just breaks up with moisture. Now I did this for 12 minutes. Okay, there we go, Josh, taste that. Ooh, it's gonna be yummy. All right, so it's done. So now what we're gonna do is put the glass top. Is it good, Josh? It's incredible. We're gonna put the glass top on and just keep this warm and let all of the bread gets finished, and then we'll assemble a sandwich. So you all stay tuned. So I'm just gonna leave that top on, and that's gonna keep it warm, okay? And we can go ahead on and unplug this and turn it off. All right, stay tuned. Y'all, this is Joshua's sandwich. He doesn't like nothing on it but just the meatballs. He's making 2, but that's what it looks like. And I did make some chicken wings. I just want to let y'all know that. We did fry some chicken wings. But yes, his shadow, his arm is in the shadow. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Okay? Alright, you all. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a big one. But I'm going to cut it in half. And Mom and I will probably, Lord, I hope we can do this. But let's just put this together, okay? We're going to start with the provolone cheese. I like to have my provolone cheese out a little bit. Probably should have. Yeah, so we're just going to add that provolone cheese along the side like so. Probably should not have done this, but it's okay. All right. So we got 2. Okay, 3. And 4. Delicious provolone. Let's move this one right here. It's still hot, the bread. Then we're going to take this delicious meatball here. And we're going to layer some delicious meatballs just on top of that cheese like so. These are huge meatballs, you all. But they are so delicious. Just go right down that middle. And that garlic bread, oh, it smells so good. And I think that that is all the meatballs that we need. We're going to add a little bit more sauce in here. That looks so delicious. And then what I want to do is top it off with a little Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Just a little bit. You all, that looks so delicious. And we can even add a little bit more sauce on this side. Why not, right? Today is the Super Bowl. It's Sunday, cheat day. Just go ahead on and do it just like so. Add a little bit of basil to that. Just a little bit of delicious basil. So you guys see how that looks so far? Doesn't that look beautiful? So we're gonna go ahead on and top that, y'all. Look at that. That is delicious. Let's add a little bit more sauce. That is delicious. What is that? Oh, you all look at that beautiful sandwich. I cannot get enough. So we're gonna cut this. Oh, that looks so good. We're gonna cut it. And this is what the bread looks like. Look how beautiful it looks on the bread. And then just look at that delicious meatball sandwich. Get your plate.
But I can't. I don't want to overeat. Man, that's delicious.
Look how delicious that is. Okay. Look at that. Look at that delicious sandwich. Oh. All right, you guys. Going in for the taste test. And then we're closing out this video. Let me do it. You all can't see me, but I'm tasting. Oh, wow. Oh, that is incredible. So this is the Rao'S recipe I used as the base. I just added Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of mustard. This sandwich is fantastic, full of flavor and just moist. Oh, look at that. That is just fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed making this sandwich with me this evening. Sub Meatball. And thank you so much for tuning in. And these are the meatballs we have left. And so if this is your first time ever tuning into my channel and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a new video, it will alert you. And you all can come and check me out. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all be blessed. And may the best team win. Bon appetit. Remember, always trust God, keep Him first, and He'll always lead you in the right direction. Have a blessed week, you all. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.